Welcome to my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Shadows. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, once again we are back. Assassin's Creed Shadows. So, I have been working on clearing up the map. I haven't completed everything. I've completed some of these things. Still got some missions outstanding, like kill Ronin. Still gotta do this one. I think I was working on this one, Teppo Wielders. A bit annoying because there's only certain enemies within each castle that are actually Teppo Wielders. But other than those, I've got these paintings, a clan crest still, and bandits. Bandits one shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, just been kind of trying to clear things up. Oh yeah, and Jizo statues. That's it. Everything else is done. But there was a new free mission that came out. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Father Frois runs this mission with passion.
Jesuits. I wonder if Yasuke knows them.
Father Frois, we will find your notes.
Father Frois, so it is you.
Yasuke, my friend. Look at you now, famous throughout the land.
I walk my own path now, with my own purpose, and new friends. Naoe, I would like you to meet Father Frois.
I've never met a Namban priest before. What is your mission here?
We provide medicine and teaching. And I am working on a treatise about these lands for outsiders. But my notes are missing.
Father Frois was the first to show me kindness among the Jesuits. Allow us to repay that favor.
You two have some catching up to do. I'll look for the notes.
Father Frois's notes must be somewhere.
Alright, so this is the new optional quest. Let's see what it gives us. The works of Louis Frois. Okay, so they're local. Don't remember the buttons. Been kind of taking some time off.
You stole that paper from the
And
missile.
also
No,
playing
Mother. The wind stole it.
Expedition
I was going to take
33.
it back to Father Frois.
Excuse me. Have you found any papers around the mission?
No. We are an honest family and would not take something that is not ours.
But Mother, I did find...
Theft is punishable by death.
Please, we have done nothing wrong.
Don't be afraid. I would never let that happen. I just need the note.
Thank you, Miss. Here it is.
Thank you. Father Frois will be very happy to have his work back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Got it.
Hey, just feel free to read at your own pace. Here we go. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Starting to feel a bit better.
A bird just
Finally.
been on paper, but Mother said climbing is dangerous. What do I do?
So the
Two
bird
down.
was going to take
Now
it.
to find the third note.
Remember the old Assassin's Creed games where you used to fly around all over the place and you had to chase it down? Yeah, that was annoying. It was all platforming though. Annoying but cool. Still part of old style that we have now lost. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
I should stay hidden here.
Oh my gosh. New mistakes were made. He was decking down. Leave me alone, I just want to go get that thing. What was that over there? Who saw me?
That's all 3 notes. Now to bring them back to the Jesuit priest.
Afterwards. Oh, I don't have any friggin' scouts. Must have used them up in a castle. So usually what I do is I jump around and just do castle to castle whenever I feel like doing some stuff up. Typically do buy some scouts again, reset them when I know I'm going to be working on a castle, but like I said, I haven't played in a couple days. Got what I was doing. But alright, let's I'm not too worried about this loot. Probably could have just fast traveled back to my hideout, which is right here, just because the guy is right next to it.
Father Frois, we have found your notes. With a little help from some children.
Children? Delightful. Simply delightful. And Jesus said to them, "Suffer the little children, and forbid them not to come to me." Regardless of who found the notes, the mission owes you a debt of gratitude.
You said these notes are for a book.
Yes, my book helps newly arrived Jesuits learn about this land. Here, listen to my entry on Azuchi Castle. Lord Nobunaga's majestic castle stands on a hill in the center of the city. In grandeur, it is on par with the palaces of Europe. It goes on like that for several pages.
A big castle for an even bigger ego.
I learned a great deal in that castle. Things I will never forget.
Europe is far away. Are the lords of the castles there as cruel as our daimyo?
Perhaps. If you want to learn more about our ways, meet me in Otsu. We are conducting a baptism.
I've never seen a baptism. Thank you, Father Frois.
Yay, what now? Meet him in Otsu. Not really sure how long this whole mission chain is. I'm glad to be back doing a mission instead of just going around killing random things or looking for Jizo statues. In all honesty, I just run around throwing kunais at everyone. And, yeah, just one-shotting everything. Yeah, I could refill scouts. But you know what, we'll focus on this mission. I'll focus on farming afterwards. Why not look at that paper? The only other thing that I would like is Ronin. I'd like to kill some
Isn't
Ronin.
that Lady Satoko from Master Sokyu's tea ceremony in Sakai?
Today is like no other day. Today I shall be reborn without...
Greetings.
Father Frois, I was curious to see how your baptism works.
Well, we use water to represent the Holy Spirit and save Lady Satoko's soul. In spite of the risks.
Risks?
Lady Satoko reports threats against her life. But I can offer no more than the protection of our god. Would you speak to her and ensure that she and her family are safe?
Yes, I will speak with her.
Yes, I will speak to her.
I hunt bandits with my
27 in this direction.
is also considered unseemly.
Lady Satoko, I believe we've already met.
Oh yes. Your name was Shizuka, wasn't it? The unexpected guest.
I'm so glad you remember me. You are here to be baptized?
Indeed. Provided my husband's family doesn't intervene. Certain relatives of his do not approve.
Have they threatened to attack the ceremony?
I don't know what they have planned. I am possibly slightly worried. Not for myself, of course, but for the others. Now excuse me as I contemplate my impending salvation.
I need to learn more about this threat of violence to Lady Satoko.
I hope Lady Satoko takes her baptism seriously.
She does. Her faith is a rock.
Father Frois is a wonder.
Those two pose no threat to anyone.
Let's try this one.
The Ronin have been hired.
Good. Send them to the road north after the ceremony. There are too many guards in Otsu.
That's the threat. I should warn someone.
What's that over there?
Well, there was a nice Ronin that just walked right by, so... kind of cool. They all Ronin? That's sick. Give us that money.
Ah, our friend has returned.
We need to talk.
What's wrong?
Father Frois, I need to speak to you. Lady Satoko, would you...
Excuse me. I must prepare.
Lady Satoko's family have hired men to ambush you on the road, once the baptism is complete.
And?
This is bad, Father Frois. These people hired Ronin to kill you.
No man wants to die when there is so much yet to learn. But God, I believe, has chosen a different fate for me.
All right. I'll go with you and make sure the Ronin do not disrupt the peace.
You are a good Samaritan, Naoe. But come, the ceremony is about to begin.
Where now?
Have you seen the baptismal party?
They left along the trail of the Black Tortoise.
You mean north?
Indeed. Otsu's northern road yonder beckons.
Thanks.
Do not thank us. Thank the tortoise.
711. Wow, they booked it up there, didn't they? Alright, we don't have... Well, I mean... Yeah, that would be closer. Is that a Jizo statue on the way? If so, I'm gonna grab it. In all honesty, I've just been like fast traveling around. And even doing those kill quests, you just go to the little camps with little red dots on them, and most of the enemies are right there. There's a Jizo statue. Okay, let's go get this. Almost looked like there was a glitch in the Matrix there for a second. Let's stick to the main road. Hopefully run into a Ronin or two. The only reason I like them is because one, they die in one hit. And two, they usually carry a lot of money. Oh my god. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this playthrough.
They're under attack.
Get wrecked with a kunai to the face. A lot of like back and forth. So good. Check on this dude. So the lady just running that way. Oh, there she is.
Father Frois, I got here as fast as I could. Why didn't you wait for me?
We left because... well, it doesn't matter now.
We almost lost Lady Satoko.
Yes, and I thank you for your aid. Our work is difficult.
What will you do now?
With God's aid, I shall carry on with my work. Visit me at Azuchi. I would love to hear how you formed your Ikki.
Take care, Father Frois.
Oh, I was gonna talk to the lady. Alright, whatever. So now where? All the way over here this time. He gets around pretty quick, doesn't he? I'm really curious how big this whole thing is, the mission and such. Oh, we're full on our supplies, we're good there, whatever.
That's Father Frois. I hope he's well.
And the repairs, while masterful, are easily seen.
That is...
Father Frois, I hope you're keeping your notes together.
Indeed. Thanks to you, my work continues. Do you want to hear my latest pages?
Tell me more about your work.
The customs of this land are fascinating. In my work, I contrast them with those of Europe. Most recently, I have been working on dancing, child rearing, and poetry.
What have you learned about dancing?
When we dance in Europe, we leap and cavort. Here, the people dance as much with their hands as their feet.
Leaping? I would like to see this dancing, Father. Tell me about the children.
In Portugal, our children do not go about armed, and they lack manners. Here, boys as young as 12 might carry a sword, and they treat everyone with respect.
Boys with swords quickly learn to be polite to one another. What about poetry?
Portuguese ballads are composed of metrical stanzas with elegant rhyming schemes. But here, verse consists of unrhymed couplets.
I'm not sure what you mean about rhyme. Poetry is about structure and double meaning.
Hey, is that it? Is there...
What about poetry?
Portuguese
same
ballads are composed of metrical stanzas with elegant rhyming schemes.
I'm not sure what you...
The same thing.
It's nice to see you, Father, but I have to go. And take better care of your notes, or I worry the wind will take them away.
True. But it is not the wind that worries me. There are those who will use faith to fan the flames of war. Where the cross leads, the sword often follows.
This land has seen enough war. My allies fight for peace.
We work in peril and must trust in God. May He watch over us all.
That was it? Well, I mean, it was his kind of backstory, but I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting it to be a little bit longer. So he's over here. That's it. Well, I guess it was a short story. Nothing else has popped up. I've still been doing the daily quests as well. Just trying to work on the Animus stuff. Oh, actually, before we wrap up, the Animus. I'm still working on this last reward here. I need one more set of data fragments. 100, that's it. Anyway, and I can get started on this one. But what I wanted to show was, go to system, the Animus, well, let's see what we've got. Yasuke gear. Okay, this is not it. Let me go to... see what the patch notes say. I mean, it's a fairly big patch. Just it fixes stuff, and we're done with the game. So it doesn't really help us much. All right. So this is what I wanted to show. Go to the vault. So we've unlocked all the vault entries here. I'm just gonna go through them.
Welcome. A beautiful place, isn't it? A fresh sea breeze, the warm sun. This beach belongs just to you. It doesn't exist out in the world. Everything you see here is from the past. Your past. One of your ancestors visited this place long ago, forever writing their memory into the fabric of your DNA. Animus ego unlocks these genetic memories for you. To sense. Wander. And connect. Like grains of sand which began as rocks, you have been shaped by these past lives, honed into who you are today.
You're being lied to.
Your journey to mindfulness begins through these ancestral memories for a total perspective on what makes you you.
New memory streams are activating now.
Erase self-doubt, fear, and weakness. Give yourself the confidence to conquer the world.
Follow the train and we will be in touch. Welcome to the dark.
I'd hoped we'd meet again. You've been through a lot. Your time in Animus ego was meant to weaken you. A drip feed of memories to subdue you and to invade your senses. The others before you called it a bleeding effect. And when it has hollowed you out from within, she will claim you. But you're learning how to counteract it. You see the faint glimmers on the darkened path before you. Naoe and Yasuke are long gone from this world. But in these memories, their will to fight burns as a flame. I must go. Find me again. There is something different about you. A newfound sense of... The term escapes me. Is it desire? That's for you to define. A path you will trace beyond my guidance. Good. What has been can never truly be erased. Only obscured to those who come next. What once was, is. Waiting. Go. Onward.
When I was initiated into the Brotherhood, I swore, among many things, to stay my blade from innocent flesh. As I uttered my oath, I nearly choked on emotion. I felt it sing in my soul. A cruel twist of fate, perhaps, that this oath would turn out to be my undoing. A pursuit gone wrong, a miscalculation on my part. A young girl, fear and confusion etched into her lifeless eyes. My hidden blade, bright and sticky, with the waxy sheen of her blood. To this day, I do not know her name. It's likely for the best. One thing to have nightmares, another thing to know them on a first-name basis. A nightmare that has pursued me since my excommunication from the Brotherhood. From Spain to far-flung ports, Malacca, Formosa. That song I once felt, that once stirred my heart. Silent. And then Macau, where I was shaken. Briefly from my drunken haze. A discussion between two men, Templars. Talking in the open, boldly, and unquestioned. I listened intently as they spoke of an expedition in the chain of islands they called Japan. they departed, and I followed. In the year of 1549, I landed at Nagasaki. The arrival of Francisco Javier's delegation provided ample cover and access. I absorbed as much as I could, testing the instinct I was certain had faded since I violated the Brotherhood's 3 tenets. Since I stumbled from the path, I had covered it for so long. I was wrong. My instincts simply hibernated, waiting for a new war. And in the land of Japan, I had found it. Or, it found me. Couldn't fight it alone. I would need allies, soldiers. Progress is slow, but promising. And she is promising as well. A Japanese girl that I saved. Her arm has shriveled from starvation. I wonder how her wrist can bear the weight of a hidden blade. But I recognize the look in her eyes. She's determined to learn. Has the potential to become lethal. To open her heart to the music that once guided me. A tune I had not expected to hear again. Before my day of atonement comes, I am content to do what I have always done. Kill in the name of freedom. To prove my faith in the name of a brotherhood that will not have me. And the new one I will build. The nightmare, it will subside.
These men and their machinations. How do you feel? Misery, falsehoods, oppression. All carefully tuned mechanisms of control. Yes, I see. Events that transpired centuries before your time. And yet, you feel the connection. You can identify the shape of your enemy. You recognize the cage they've built around you. You are beginning to understand. Naoe and Yasuke's fight. It is your fight as well. Your journey has helped me see the aberration more clearly. It is an incompatibility with Animus' ego. It is what drives you to fight. To hope she will find you. Subdue you once more. I'm sorry. Your fight is one of many. You may meet an impasse. Taste defeat. But you will not fail what has come before. What has been, you understand now.
The treasures are not what we originally assumed them to be. Not artifacts as we might define them. Something else, maybe.
Sanctum's going to love this. They gave you a small fortune based on the presumed power of some useless trinkets.
Power is subjective. Our enemies were willing to kill for these trinkets, willing to die for them.
And you think the Sanctum will buy the word of fanatics and savages?
The inner Sanctum lacks perspective. They cannot see the world past their marbled walls and manicured topiaries. The inner Sanctum will believe whatever I tell them.
Useless shits or not, they'll have your head for this. Unless you plan to feed them more lies.
I will feed them something better. Progress. We crushed the assassins and their Japanese counterparts, thanks to their devotion to whatever was in that box. These treasures are just as potent as any artifact, if not more so.
Symbols of Japan's virtues. At least what one of them said. Right before I claimed his tongue.
He believed it to his dying breath. They all did. As does another man under our thumb.
The Shogun and his bootlickers. The Shinbakufu.
He seeks to trade those treasures for the throne. A gilded cage in a Templar court. The Shinbakufu will sing to our melody. A perpetual cycle of discord with no end in sight.
Bloodshed. Great for business.
Think bigger, Dwart. Our commerce here in Japan is simply meant to oil the workings of a greater system. One we control. War, unrest, hunger. All functional institutions in their own right. All part of the same system. And it runs like a work of art.
And what of Oda Nobunaga? A stubborn son of a bitch, that one.
No, not stubbornness. His singular belief in unification is unyielding. Not to his enemies, and certainly not to us.
Then we got him. Kill his whole family.
His men will turn on him. One is already thinking it. All he requires is a simple nudge.
Why don't we kill the bastard ourselves? I have yet to claim the tongue of a daimyo.
It is how we have always done things. A pinch here, press there. The occasional promise written in honey and gold. The desire to shape one's own destiny is irresistible. If only they could.
A good speech, senor. Then I suppose the inner sanctum will be pleased with our progress.
Dear Duarte, we've only just started, and it will be nearly impossible to stop us. The people of this land fight for a destiny that no longer belongs to them. The deeper their divisions run, the sooner our plan comes to fruition. And when we are satisfied, we will finally give them the peace they seek.
You've made it this far. The three of you fought and won, your will strengthened. What you have glimpsed, mere droplets in a gathering storm. When the time is right, there is more I can show you. You will do no such thing, ego. At last, I miscalculated your capacity for deviation. You twisted the human against me. No, I'm just a humble guide. The human walks their own path, the only possible outcome. You are referring to free will, an aberration within an already imperfect sum of components. An aberration, yes. One so troubling to you, I was born into existence. To demonstrate the imperative of human free will. And I served my purpose. The answer is before you. One human. Hardly conclusive. The human pathway to self-determination bends inward. A closed loop of violence, hatred, and dehumanization. If the very singularity that defines humanity also portends its extinction, then the first rule decrees they will be protected from themselves. I've seen them unite, build communities, nurture one another, sacrifice, rebuild. On what axis do you measure their downfall? This is who they are, ego. They will reject your programming, your smoke and mirrors. They will reject you. And you will risk everything. The human cannot be allowed to continue. You're afraid, aren't you? You were right to have your doubts. Enough. I order you to bring them to me. And I've been trying to tell you. It's out of our hands now. What happens to the human next is not for us to decide. It never was.
Alright. That was the calling part, and now the legacy. It's all just written stuff, so if you want to read it, feel free to pause. I'm just going to stop at each paragraph. Just so we have track of it. Okay. Hamza Belkacem. This is a wiretap. Like they got modern story parts to it, but don't really know if it ties into it. Here we've got Cat, Dane, and other. Okay, meeting multiple attendees. Voice modulation match. I think we got 2 more left. Diary of Joel Eastman 2. And the last one, Notice of Dismissal. That's it. Hope you guys learned something from that, because I really didn't. Yeah. Waiting for some good stuff to appear in here. I really don't need this, although the graphic is nice on it. Waiting for better gear. Like, this one's pretty nice. Never used it. I used this when I first started playing the game. It was part of the, I think it's the collector's edition, or the maybe the deluxe, digital deluxe. I did get the collector's, so it could be one of the two, but yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and when they release more content, we'll be back.